Kind of warm in here. The volcano can't still be active, can it?
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. Today we are exploring the Palawan Volcano. Having just swum our way through the Palawan Lagoon to this section, we are now ready to cool ourselves off. No, wait, that's not what happens in volcanoes. We are now ready to heat ourselves up. We are going to go for a couple of little swims first. I knew there was something in one of these. A medicine kit for curing the poison. We haven't actually been poisoned on our adventure yet, I don't think. What happens when you get poisoned is a skull and crossbones appears in our health indicator down in the bottom left corner there, and our health gradually begins to tick down. And then once the circle is fully black, we die, which is more or less exactly what happens as well if we just take enough damage. Yes, indeed. Now, I'm glad to be in the Palawan volcano for this episode because the Palawan volcano is nice and warm, and here in real life it's not so warm. This is going to date this video and indeed this recording session a little bit, but it is rolling around into autumn now. It has finally started to get cooler. The heat has finally packed in. We are now... Excuse me? Oh, am I supposed to be one more over? Come on. Have I pushed it too far? Often the case. I think I have. Gosh darn it. Great start. Great start indeed. Okay. Not to worry. We can fix this. Yeah, it's finally rolling around into autumn and I can't wait. The weather's begun to cool down a little bit. Going out for a walk now, the air is fresh and crisp. It's easy to breathe outside. All the leaves are brown and the skies are grey. Well, ish at the moment. Not really. It's actually quite bright outside today. Recording with my curtain closed, as I normally do because I get a lot of sun glare from where my computer is. I'm also unfortunately very near the window, so if next door's dog starts barking, or indeed if the building work over the back goes off, then I'm sorry about that. But the good thing about autumn is that it means that now I can start bringing out the hot drinks. I am currently sitting here with a glass of Old Faithful, that's right, hot Ribena. Other blackcurrant brands are available but don't have curative powers. Disclaimer, Ribena does not necessarily have curative powers. I just happen to think that it does. Alright, so we got two ways to go here. This looks like a slope of no return, so we're going to stave off that way for now. Get some light on the situation. Uh-huh. Hey, some treasure! And a view out to a boat. Interesting. Okay, can you pick stuff up with a lighter? You can. Good to know. Good to know. So Spyro was also released recently, which I'm very much looking forward to playing at some point. That will probably date this video even more. You know what? It's the 10th of September. There you go. Let's just date the video. It's the 10th of September. And is that a Scorpion? Yes, it is. I can't wait to play Spyro. It's a bit steep at the moment. I may wait for it to go on sale, but it's certainly something I'm looking forward to.
A funeral barge. One of the local kings, or Toklet, Marduk's man in Palawan.
Who knows? Hopefully we'll get a chance to explore that. We will, in time. But we need to make our way there first. Oof, there's loads of little poisonous critters around here. There was me saying we haven't been poisoned yet. Now may be our opportunity. Ooh. Mystic music. Piranhas. The usual. Alrighty. Let's get out the old machete. We're going to need some of this. Have I actually killed anything? Well, I did. I did kill a few piranhas in the last level, didn't I? The wildlife here is very tricky to take out. Look at that. Apparently missed all of them. Oh, they're all following now. Oh, easy. Little nip right there. Now, where do we go to progress from this section? I don't remember much about the Palawan volcano, I must admit. Oh, wait. Oh, is that this level? I don't know. I think it is this level. It's got quite a fun climax, this level, which I can't wait to get to. It was always my favourite part of the... well, one of my favourite parts of the game, actually. I always enjoyed playing that part. So I like it to the point where there was a dedicated save prior to that part, so that I could replay it over and over. More will be revealed in due time. We need to get to the end of the level first. So once that is underway, we can then look at what we're going to do. Where are we headed? Where are we going? Oh, it's a...
The volcano's active, all right.
Whoa! It's a room full of lava. Now, I don't know if I ever found out if those lava streams that pop out of the lava actually hurt you or not. So, I'm down for some experimentation. Okay, I was too slow there. But... And... Oh, yeah, they... Who knew? Well, it's obvious, I guess, but... Cool. Oh, that was great. Can we have another go at that, maybe? Oh, well, not like that. Let's go, straight as the game loads. Oh, well... Alright, let's go for reals this time. Let's go for reals. Oh, you can't mess around like that all the dang time. Oh, yo, I wonder if the walking on water bug can work on lava. I don't know, I'll be intrigued to try that at some point. What a jump. Oh, okay, that nipped us there. That's not very good. Absolutely tore our health to pieces. Definitely not good. Still, never mind. We seem to be okay. Run, Indy! We just hide in this alcove. And the boulder takes care of itself. Perfect. Now, if we go up here, I believe there's some treasure. You need to always check where your boulders come from, because they are always inevitably hiding something like money. That's right, golden treasure from the Russian lady. And now we can progress onwards and forwards. You should always check where the boulders end up as well, because sometimes they reveal treasure that they crash through as well. Guns out. Nothing of note yet. There is a stack of silver money here. We're going to just climb up onto here though, because when we pick up this money, scorpions attack. Or a scorpion attacks, I suppose. I thought it was going to be plural, but apparently not. Alright, that looks like a drop that I'm going to want to have some health for. 2 trauma kits, 5 medicinal herbs. Let's go for a medicinal herb. And, oh, there's a ladder. That's okay. Well, there was a ladder. No longer. Fair enough. Now, if we press this button, it does something to the funeral barge. Scorpiones. Plenty of them in this area. Calm it. Where was the second one? There were 2. There he is. So I just had a sip of hot Ribena, and oh my goodness, it's as good as I remember it. And oh, hi there. Some more golden treasure. Yes, it's as good as I remember it. I would thoroughly recommend hot Ribena to anyone, especially if you are feeling unwell. It does absolute miracles for health and well-being. I feel like, anyway. Whenever I've been sick, hot Ribena always makes me feel better. 100% of the time. There's never a time where hot Ribena is never okay. Alright, now that that bit's all done, I guess we go back this way. Does this leads us back to where we just were? Yes, it does. And there's sharks now. There are sharks now. Okay, that's happened. Fair enough. We'll just do our best to keep out of the water as much as we can. If only all sharks were as... Well, I mean, I guess some sharks are docile, but if all of them were as docile as the ones in this game, as a standard. So like they'd come over, they'd nip you, and then that's it. There'd be far less deaths from shark attacks in that way. Right. Looks like a key. It is a key. Okay, so we have two ways to go. We have the hole in the ground that piranha's guarding, and then we have the hole in the ground over there that opened and is presumably where the sharks have come from. So let us begin with this hole in the ground, seeing as how this one was here first. I am going to assume that this means it's not part of gameplay, if that makes sense. Like this is where secrets might be or something like that. It's a very twisty tunnel. I will give it that. Wherefore art thou does this lead? Oh, it does lead to somewhere. Oh, did I do a loop? It looks like I did a loop around. Okay. Yeah, you know to run as soon as I pull the sword out. Machete. Alright. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. You guys need to go. That's what I thought. Okay, let's have a redo then. Let's try again down here. Because apparently I went the wrong way and went back on myself. So let's try and find some other way around. Is there something that way? No. Okay, I think it looked like this had a branching path, so I think if this time we go this way... Oh, here we are, maybe. Take that. And around this way, maybe? Okay, it goes up. And this leads us to... back here. Is this all just one big loop? Let's get the map out for some context here. I think it is. I think it's all just one big old loop. In any case, I need to go up and get some air. Okay, let's put the map away. Oi! 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 Can we deal with this guy, please? Thanking you. Took a nice sizable chunk out of us. Which isn't good. Let's get some trauma kit on that. Alright, let's go through the gateway that opened then. And see what we can... There's probably some treasure hidden in those tunnels somewhere, maybe, but... Indy? 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 Indy! The door is open! Who's beeping at me? I bet that's someone just to say they're outside at work. Oh, it's a thumbs up. Good to know. Okay, Indy, let's reevaluate our situation here. First of all, put the phone on silent. Second of all, work out why you weren't able to swim through that thing there. The shark appears to be stuck, which is absolutely fine by me. You can stay there for all I care. Now let's try this again. Can we go for a different angle of approach maybe that will allow us in here? Come on now. Indy. Indy. Okay, this is concerning. Because we are very clearly supposed to go this way. And I am not being allowed to. Okay. Leave this with me, because this is quite clearly something I need to work out. This shark over here is making me anxious. Okay, so I have returned after doing some research. And from what I can gather, that grate lifting up was literally to let the sharks in. That is not where we need to go. Apparently we do need to go down here, and the tunnels are just really twisty and I keep getting lost. So let's try and do this again, and this time not get lost. Is it literally up here? It was literally up here. Literally here. There we go. Nick's just a moron. Hey, spider. I sees you right there. It's a good job spiders can't climb stairs. There we go. Job done. After all that, it was super simple and not that complicated whatsoever. No spiders hidden up in the webs there. Any lower down? Oh, yes, I see you. Spider webs always indicate spiders. It's a fact of life. Okay, progress at last, and big set piece and push block puzzle time. Again, I wish the walking on water bug could work with lava, because I'd be interested to see what happens. Okay, definitely going to do a save right here. Don't want to be faffing around too much with all of that anymore. And we're going to slide down and jump across. There we go. Good, good. Wonderful. I played around with the sound balancing for this video. I don't know if you can notice or not. I boosted the game audio a little bit, because I've noticed during editing it is a little bit quiet. Like, I always have the game volume turned down much lower than my vocal volume anyway. That's just the way it's mixed, because realistically I feel like that's what people watch Let's Plays for, is for the commentary more than the game audio. That's what long plays are for, I guess. But I have boosted the volume a little bit, because it was very quiet and you couldn't really hear the dialogue. I found I was having to boost the audio in post a little bit. So hopefully that's okay. I'll know when I look back in editing, and if it isn't, then I'll of course readjust it back downwards, maybe even boost it upwards a little bit further. We shall see. For now though, let's just prowl onwards through the volcano. I'm so glad that we got that water thing fixed. I thought that was going to be the end of the run right here, that it was going to be a game over because of a game-breaking bug that we weren't going to be able to beat, and I was ready to throw my toys out of the pram and get really upset, because currently I haven't actually uploaded or haven't actually published any videos for this series yet, but I have obviously recorded up until this point, so I'd have been more than ready to be frustrated at all the time I've wasted when I could have been playing other games that would have worked instead. Still, never mind. Now I need to push this block over to here, I believe. Just like that. And there was a ladder in this section that just leads up to here and nothing else. That's fine. That's presumably if we fall down we can get ourselves back up. I didn't wish to demonstrate it though. I thought that was the end of us then. I forgot there was another bit of floor down there. Never mind. Okay, so let's climb up the ladder and do this properly this time, Indy. Quick sip of hot Ribena. It's important to stay hydrated, and it's important to stay well. Why not kill two birds with one stone? By drinking hot Ribena, the curative power that destroys any infection. Does not actually cure any infections. Always have to put that disclaimer out, because whoa, lots of spiders and things. Not too fussed about these. There they go. Probably shouldn't put the gun away, like I'm 90% sure there's going to be more. Let's cut this away, Indy. What do you got for us? Cut it away and roll backwards in case of more bugs. However, we seem to be safe for now. And hey, another lever. If we press this lever, the gates open. Hopefully. Yes, there they go. Or at least one of the gates opens. Presumably the key that we got is going to do the second one. Let's progress forwards, Indy. It's been a tricky one so far, you and I. We've had a couple of glitches and a couple of bugs, but we've worked our way through it. And here we are. There's the keyhole. Anything else of note over here? I don't think so. Let's just roll onwards, Indy. Put the key in the hole. That is not the key. Did I even pick the key up? Haven't picked the key up. Okay. Pick the key up, put the key in the lock, progress with the level. Wonderful. This is why these levels are taking so long, is just because I'm an absolute moron at this game. It's been a while, okay? I've not played it in so long. I've got relatively good memory for how a lot of the levels play out. Just not a great memory for things that I have and haven't already done within the level. I'm kind of confusing all the different timelines from when we were trying to get through the gate with the sharks. Alright, now, Indy, let's progress forward. Put the key in the lock. Job done. Alright, okay, we are locked in this section now. And, true to form, it's a big, open set piece. Lovely. Let's get ourselves a save right here. I'm going to go for Volcano number 4, because that's the next one in sequence. Now, for this section, the first thing we need to do is get this push block onto the slightly grayed out set of tiles just to our left, because that's where it belongs. Now, this is one of the most time-consuming sections of the game, I reckon, because not only have we got a push block puzzle, we have also got a climbing puzzle tacked onto it. So it's going to be a double whammy for slow progress. That'll let us get over to that side nice and easily, and it'll also allow us to get up to there, which I'm wondering if through here maybe contains a treasure of some description, seeing as how there was a bit of extra effort to get in there, and also it didn't actually look like there was a way into this section from any of the other ladders. So I'm wondering if there may be some secrets up here. Or maybe I'm just making it all up. Okay, well, whatever. So let's just get a look at the situation here. Where does the... Oh, okay, it's just like a little shortcut sort of thing, I guess. I don't really know. What was the point in that? Because like that just led us to a ladder which led us up to here, which led us to here. But there is a ladder that leads up to here anyway. And then there's ladders over there that lead us to places and stuff. I'm not 100% sure at this stage. And that leads us up to there, which is fine and dandy. Okay, well, let's go down here. Good, good. That is how you safely roll down and avoid fall damage. You need to kind of catch part of the... Ooh, I wonder if there's a secret up over there instead. Okay, well, we'll need to have a look at that in... Let's look at that while we're over here. I'll skip through it because ladder puzzles are time-consuming. Hey, there is some treasure in there. I thought there would be some somewhere. Upsy daisy. There we go. Grab that.
Look what I found.
Look what you found indeed. And then we can drop down. And now we need to go over to the other side, I think. I wonder what's down there too, down that big lava fall. Oh, I am glad that that paid off. For a minute there I didn't think it was going to. So now we have another push block with some discoloured tiles. And again, we need to get this block onto those tiles so that we can progress in some way, shape or form. Now, I'm not 100% sure on the order of play from this point. Let's just have a little look in here. Nice catch, Indy. You even caught part of the smooth wall. This leads us around to here, which doesn't do much for us at this stage. Gives us another ladder for us to climb around once again. Maybe we can breeze through this part because it takes time and effort and money. Well, not money, but it takes time. It takes two to tango. You know when you've been tangoed. Perfect. Let's just jump up here and roll. See, always lead home. Always lead to the top here. In the end. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, there we go. So let's just climb up here and see what awaits for us at the top of this room. And then we can maybe just make some forward momentum with this level. Good job, Indy. Perfect. There's a door that is locked and we can't get through. And then there's another little room right here at the top that we can get into. Is there anything over on this side that I need to worry about? No. Okay. Let's push the button and let me know. Oh, look how the lava just folds out. Okay, well that was my way out that way. So now becomes clear about how we have to use the rest of the room to our advantage in order to negotiate it. So now we need to try and work out a way back over to that side that is nice and safe. First things first, of course, let's slide along the ladders once again. I always find it really jarring how his shimmying animation doesn't quite cover enough space. So after a little while, the camera has to kind of rubber band, and Indy's position has to kind of rubber band a little bit as well to realign with the ladder. It's an artifact of the time. Let's put it like that. Okay, whip across, Indy. You know what to do. Smashing. I'm gonna save because it's quite dangerous and this is a long section to have to repeat. Very long section indeed. We just jump over here. Anything up there that we can see that looks interesting? Nope, just a sheet wall of lava. I am definitely interested in what's down that hole, but I don't trust myself to be able to make the bug work. Okay, where to from here? Oh, this is not where I need to be. This is not where I need to be. I remember now. So we need to whip. Oopsie daisy. Oh, he crashed it. He's crashed the recording. It's a good job he's saved. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, we are back. Here we go again. So we don't actually need to whip across this chasm. What we need to do is go back and then negotiate across the ladders. And you see those... I'm pointing at the screen, you can't see. You see those little... I'm still pointing at the screen. Like holes underneath the ladder there, just to our left, on the very left of the screen there. That's where we need to go. We need to gradually let ourselves down, which I've been doing over a great number of years, I'll admit that. But we need to let ourselves down right there and then jump across the lava. Let's do that instead. And down we go. And again. And again. Good job, Indy. Well done. You put a lot of faith in your upper body strength there. More faith than I'd put in mine, I'll tell you that much. I'm not very strong. I mean, well, I'm strong in the arms. I've got good arm strength, but upper body strength is a no. Oh, I can't quite decide what kind of jump to try and do here. I can't size the gap. Let's save and start with a running jump, and then we'll work downwards from there. Okay, well that one, that was right. I just jumped too early. I just jumped too early right there. There we go, and through here. Right. And that leads us to here, which will let us climb back up to the top, because this was how we got up to the top in the first place. And then we can crack on with the level. Whew. These big old set pieces, they're fantastic, but they don't half take up a lot of time, especially when they involve big ladder climbing segments like this. This was the difference between this game and Tomb Raider, in that Tomb Raider had a couple of epic set pieces, but otherwise it was a relatively kind of claustrophobic series of games. I think I'm fair in saying that. There were certainly some massive, wide open areas that looked absolutely sensational and absolutely stunning, and played really well too. But I feel like a lot more of Tomb Raider's games were kind of like narrow corridors, tight temple tunnels, and all that sort of thing, whereas Indiana Jones right here feels a lot more open. And I'm going to get my gun out for fear of poisonous enemies. There are none. I can't believe I don't even get a fanfare for completing that level, that part.
Why am I getting this creepy feeling?
Presumably because of these weird big heads in the side. Okay, that door's shut, that's fine. I'm done with that part of my life. So, obviously, we just walk around the pressure pads right there. We don't need to trigger those because... Uh-oh. That can only mean one thing. The Russians are here.
Looks like the commies got here first.
Hi, Indy. Welcome to my little hothouse.
Sophia?
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that cutscene to end so quickly. I was still having a drink. Hey! Turns out there was bugs in that section. I'm going to go back because they weren't there initially, which means that something somewhere has surely opened up to allow these in. Or not. Okay, well, whatever then. Let's just prowl onwards. Now, we've got ourselves here some grenades. And over here we've got ourselves a medical kit and a gun.
A gun?
Yes, the machine gun. That's the machete. The machine gun. There it is. Looking good. Alright, Indy. Let's go and see Sophia. See what she has to say about all this nonsense. We all know she's got psychic powers. What is she going to tell us? There she is, just staring blankly. She can see the brim of his hat just peeping above. And she's like, why is he not climbing up? There he is.
Sophia, what are you doing here?
Same thing you are. I found the door. Let's go.
Wait. I'm not looking for a partner. Too dangerous.
Who said we're partners? The company has its rules, Indy. I don't tell you everything. Be careful here. I know you don't believe in my psychic powers, but I sense danger.
I've been around long enough to believe in almost anything. Even nuts like you. Don't worry. I'll dodge the commies.
No, not them. Something else. Something strange.
Oh, we have some Russian to translate. Eto Zapletska or something like that. Oh, he's off. Good. Cool. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. No, no, no. Han shot first. Or Indy shot first. Harrison Ford shot first. What the hell does that mean? And why is it in Indy's coloured text? Huh. Can't wait to have a look and see what those mean. I mean, it's... The Russian translations have varying degrees of reliability, I think. There's a certain suspension of disbelief that you need to uphold if you're going to use Google Translate to translate Russian words in a video game. Both feel relatively unreliable and not very good. But the whole point is just for like a bit of fun, just to see, you know. Like I said in the Babylon episode, probably, I'm always interested in how foreign characters in video games kind of switch between English and their native language. And I want to actually know if the words that they're using in the video games are legitimate words or if they're, you know, just making it up, basically. Now, there's tons of soldiers here, including this guy that I can't actually hit for some reason, but he can get a couple of good rounds off on me. That's him out of the way. There's another fella over there. Oh, good dodge, sir. And he continued to shoot as he rolled. That's impressive. Now the Russians are involved, things are gonna start getting difficult. However, our ammo counts are gonna begin to increase. There is some treasure behind this gong. I remember that much. Can you pick stuff up while crouched? I was about to say, actually, I may be mistaken, but then I saw that there's a push block here, which will hopefully prove me right. If we can work out the science and the mystical technologies of being able to push this block, which it seems like we're getting towards, it opens up the door to golden treasure. Hell yeah! Now, I don't think there's anything else to do in here. So, let's just roll onwards. Crawl under the gong again. And progress in a forwards direction. I may need to buy some more medkits for the next level. It does look interesting. Some kind of, like, statue thingy. Which we will come back to... Actually, we can probably do this part of the level now. So we need to whip it into shape. Opens up a doorway full of scorpions. Oh, we've been poisoned. This scorpion is indestructible. That was like a whole clip of ammo. Anyway, that's what it looks like when we've been poisoned. Now we can use one of our 9 poison kits. For the first time in this playthrough. Now, okay, so this section we can't actually do anything with right now. We have a button which will open up the gate on the other side. But there's no way we're fast enough.
Fast. Maybe I need some help with this.
We do need some help with this. If only there was like someone we could use as a partner or something like that. However, we need to go and rescue her. Which is easier said than done. Let me tell you that. Now she, Sophia, is hidden away behind this door. But we can't open it from this side. There's no way to open it from this side. Which is unfortunate. So we need to find another way around. Fortunately, the Russians have installed a lift. Unfortunately, they've also filled it with guards. Don't run into them. Never mind. This would probably be a great position for the grenades. But we're just going to go in with manual firepower. Good. Did he drop his gun into the lava? He didn't. Thank you so much. That's what I'm glad for. All the extra ammo is greatly appreciated. Any extra ammo we can pick up in the level is some extra ammo that I won't have to spend good money on in the shop, which will allow me to just buy all of the health kits and stuff that I'm going to need because I'm just wasting everything. Oh, question. Can we get flattened by the lift? Or now I'm replaying this game as an adult. I'm thinking of all sorts of stuff that I never tried as a kid. Hey, what? What? We're alive? What? What happened there? Redo. Redo. I want to see that again. So we get squished. And then it starts playing the cutscene. Awesome. Okay, well, I won't bother this time. I'll just heal up. Oh, good. What a game. What a game. Oh. Now, of course, more Russians. They're everywhere. Stop running! And that is how you deal with the communist threat. Just explode it into smithereens. Now, we need to use Ergon's part on this. And I believe that is the continuation of the level. Which means that there's another way to go over this way. Did he drop his gun into the nether? I think he did. Can't see it. Selfish. Absolutely selfish. Never mind. Oof, that was dangerous. Oh, well, it'll be down there somewhere. The lava's destroyed it now. Okay, let's do a quick... Well, we don't really need to save, but I will. Just to make sure. Now, I would be prepared to bet any amount of money that those leaves are just painted on. I never realised as a kid, but those definitely look like part of the painted on scenery. That's all of it is, but it does look amazing. There's more soldiers around the corner here. again, should probably be using grenades here, especially because there's, what, 5 of these guys? Yep. Okay, well, let's have another try at that. And we will use a grenade this time. If I can get the angle right. Have some of that. Oh, yes! Did they all die? Every last one of them! Yes! That's how it's done. We did take a little bit of damage, but that was awesome. Yes! Unlimited power!
What's this?
Excuse me. Sorry, I got a little bit carried away right there. We've got all sorts of pickups here. So many guns and grenades and ammos and stuff like that.
Something's in there.
Something's in there. We cut away the vines. We can have a look. Now, is it worth pulling it out an extra step just to see if there's any treasure hidden away behind it? I think it might be. Taking a lot of damage using a lot of health kits. Now the Russians are involved in this level. So I think it might be worth just having a little poke around inside here. Turns out, nope. So that was a waste. Never mind. Let's just pop the block back into place so that we can climb the ladder and see what this area holds for us. We've got the key, which is fine, which is what we need to rescue Sophia. But other than that... Okay, there's a ladder direction up there. Let's just have a look up this way. Is there any reason we'd need to go this way on the ladder? No reason why we'd need to go to the left. We need to climb all the way to the top, then go to the right to get into that little alcove, which I'm going to assume, hopefully, has some sort of, you guessed it, golden treasure hidden away in there. Time will tell. Oh, there's a button. There is no treasure. Okay, I think the button opens the temple behind us. It does. Perfect. Well, that's fine. Treasure will be in there. Yes, nicely done. Hey, and there is a golden treasure.
What have we here?
Now, I think we need to get out of here quick because it starts to... Oh, it's not a trap. Okay, I thought there'd be a trap in there. But there wasn't. That's absolutely fine. I am 100% okay with that. That's good. Now, let's go and rescue Sophia so that we can continue to progress with the level. Definitely getting long now. Oh, next door's dog is having a little bit of a chirp. That means at least the owners are in because it's making the happy bark noise that it makes. It's kind of like a ow, 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 ow. Because I can 100% give you, beyond all reasonable doubt, I bet you it's out there chasing a basketball because that's the only toy it has apparently, is a basketball that is far too freaking big for it. It's only a little dog and it just spends its time trying to pick up this basketball and push it around with its nose, and in doing so it makes the little happy bark noise. Oh, it's such a weird old dog. Okay, so where do I go to rescue Sophia? Because now I have the key, I need to work out where to go. Right, so it's taken a lot longer than I would care to admit, but I think it's got something to... Yes, okay, he's done it. So we need to go over here. Sans fanfare. And then work our way around here. There we go. Yep. It's all coming back to me now. This is where Sophia's hidden. Not immediately up here. Far too hot for that. But this way. This way. Yes. Alright. Okay. Now things are coming into play. However, I should probably save, considering all the kinds of dangerous jumps we're pulling off here. Okay, nothing much more in that way. Let's go. Ooh! And then this. Not the whip, Indy. There's a guard down here, and that's going to kill you. Gosh darn it. So much health is going to need to be bought in the shop. Hey girl, how you doing? Alright, let's get her out of here. We need her help.
Okay, Sophia, I found the key.
Took you long enough.
Be nice, or I won't use it.
You better. You need my help.
You're right about that. There's a gate up ahead. I can't get through by myself.
Thanks, Indy. Now I'm going to take a good look around.
Wait!
See you soon.
Always in a hurry, that girl. Is there anything in her cell with her? Like any items or treasure? No? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, she's always on the move. Which, that's fine. We know where she's run off to. She's run off to where we need her to help us. Which is absolutely ideal. That's exactly what we needed. It's funny how she knew that. Alright, Sophia. Give us a hand, would you?
Here you are. Find anything?
Nothing spooky, if that's what you mean. What's this switch?
It opens the gate up there. Let me work my way into position, then push.
Say when.
Will do. You need to push it once I'm ready. And she will. But first... Oh, there's our fanfare.
Push, Sophia.
Indy, you okay?
I can't open it from this side.
Doesn't matter. I've got some spying to do.
Wait! What about that premonition? Still got it?
Yes, but the danger is farther along. You'll be fine. For now.
I like her optimism.
Her optimism is concerning, Indy. Okay, first of all, over this way, do we have treasure, maybe? I feel like we have something or other over there. It looks like a dangerous jump. A jump that requires a save before we are able to take it on. Number 6. There we go. Halleyopsy daisy! Yes, good jump, Indy. Now, how do we get up here? Treasure? Bonus? Anything? Oh, there is a way right over there. Oh, maybe here is where our treasure / bonus awaits us. Oh, there's a crumbly wall. And a medical kit. Thank you very much.
Aha.
Very much in need of those.
A medical kit.
Take it out, Indy. Oh. Spoilers, this is where we needed to go. Okay. So it's another block pushing puzzle. Not my favourite way of playing the game, but there we go. Can they do much about it? That door does not open. We can't do anything with it. What I need is to get up on top of the box. Thank you. Right, first things first is we need to lug this crate over here so that then we can lug the other two out. And yes, we need to move them all the way so that we are able to do so. I think. Actually, maybe we don't. Maybe I've got enough space now that I can just pull this one over and then push it over and then pull the one behind it over. That will probably do for us, actually. But it is a block pushing puzzle, which means it will take a bit of time. Not as much time as a ladder climbing puzzle, but still an undesirable amount. Nothing can be done about that, though, unfortunately. And it is unfortunate, because I would like to get on and finish the level now. I'm not sure how long we've been on this one, but we've been on it for long enough. Okay, now we have a wheel from a shopping cart. Woohoo! And we need to duck to get into the crate.
What's this? A spare part.
A spare part. For what, though? Who can say? My guess is a shopping crate. cart. Spoilers, it's not. It is a cart of some description, though, I suppose. That's not entirely inaccurate. Well, anyway, semantics. Let's return to the actual level progression now. Oof. Could have been dangerous. And then we need to head over here. Good catch, Indy. Always makes me nervous. I find his jumping can be relatively inconsistent. So I always have a little pang of nervousness. And tucked away in here is another gem. I remember you very clearly. Onwards and forwards. Now, we have two choices. We can either head down this way.
Skulls, mystic signs, they make me jumpy.
Which is a way that will probably get us injured. Or we have a crumbly wall, which we can use to gain access to somewhere else. We need to drop down. Okay, looks safe. Nothing poisonous, as I thought there would be, but apparently not. And, oh, this section, I do remember this section. We're going to need to get a save in here. There is some treasure to be had, but it's a dangerous treasure to get. So as soon as we step onto the red bricks there, we need to make it to that tower there. These bricks will start to retract, or crumble. That wasn't what I had in mind. We're going to try for this treasure. I feel like the game screwed me over there a little bit with the crumbly floor. So this time let's just try and not get caught on it. Oh, come on. I was so near. And this is the last treasure as well. Okay, we need to get it. Decided. We need to get it. This is treasure 10 of 10 for this level. Indy! Come on. They improved the physics engine with this? Well, I say improved. Have they tweaked the physics engine when GOG updated this? Oh, oh, well, that was a unmitigated disaster. I am going to get the treasure. I am. It's going to happen. Maybe... Well, that time he just didn't stop running, despite the fact I took my finger off the button. Ah, you deserve it. Oh, that didn't help. It can't be done. The controls are too bad. The controls are too bad, Michael. I don't know who Michael is, but they're bad. Ah, man, that was kind of in the... You can incinerate again. That was kind of where we were going for. I like how he just explodes into dust when he dies in lava. It's like, hit a bit of rubble. Ow! That's the least of your problems, Indy. This is absolutely the way it is done, though, by the way. Hey! There it is. Think I'm doing that again? Absolutely not. Absolutely saving right away there. I just realised I was talking about dating the video earlier. Every time I load a game, it has the date that the save was made on the dialogue box that pops up. So don't need to worry about dating the videos. All of them have been dated in some way, shape, or form. Then we press the button after picking up the treasure. That pushes these blocks out, opens up another bit of flooring, and that lets us get out of this section and return to the area where we just were, but from a slightly more advantageous position. I.e., we don't have to negotiate those trapped heads. No, no, no. From the position we'll be in, we can just glide over the top of them without worrying about setting any of them off, which is absolutely great. And we are approaching the climax of the level, which means that we are moving on to one of my favourite segments in the game. And we have found all the treasures for this level, which means that we don't actually need to waste any time exploring anywhere else. Indy, back the wall like a good boy. Thank you. Took a bit of ethereal damage there, which isn't good, but never mind. So, oh, very precise angle there. Okay, we need to get our gun out. A couple of Russians around here. I.e. just the one. I think is Russian for ow. Where did his gun go? Did he drop his gun into the wall? Not fair. Hey, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, so first things first with regards to this. This is the final section of the level.
Volodnikov must have been here. Too bad he doesn't take very good care of his equipment. This thing needs a replacement pulley.
Fortunately, we have a replacement pulley. The end of the level is just there over this yawning chasm of lava. In order to access it, we need to just replace the pulley. We're going to push the crate over to the lift here and replace the pulley, and then the level shall begin its end. Hey, excuse me. So, there's a couple of soldiers over there, which is pretty bad. Pretty bad indeed. We need to get that pulley replaced sooner rather than later. So let's get that in right now. And finish the level.
I'm ready to roll.
The wall gets blown away. We are full on soldier mode. Let's get the machine gun out for this one. Oh, what a... that was satisfying. Now, I'm very quickly going to save before we go off and do that. Hopefully, like, it still works as it did when I remember playing it as a kid, because it was such fun. Did he? Oh, this one. The rest of them didn't even get the chance to draw their guns, so they didn't drop them. Oh dear. Let's get that trauma kit up. Right, let's go. So we can go. This guy has a grenade. Normally blows himself up. Blew me up quite considerably there. So if we come into this section... and a grenade for insult to injury. Thanks. So we can go into that section there and farm Russians for ammunition, believe it or not. I know that sounds weird. Where's the grenade guy gone? Okay, well, let's go this way this time. Taken out. Now we're going to go and grab the ones. See? Then there's got a grenade guy. And let's go and take out the ones with the rifles down here. There they are. And there's another one. What do you think you're doing? Hey, and more! Look at them! The Russians just keep on, like, coming. Look at them! They just keep coming. If anything, this is better than how it was when I was a kid. They just keep coming, and you can just keep on farming guns from them. Like, they're just going to do their thing. No, 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 you're going to blow me up. Anyway, I'm going to spend a bit of time farming some ammunition. Because why the hell not? And I will see you in a little bit. Do you know what? Actually, no, I'm not. I keep dying. But yeah, I just thought that was like a nice little... That was just a cool little part. You can just farm Russians and get yourself loads of ammo and guns and stuff. I don't know why I used that. I'm not. There's no point me using a health kit because this is the end of the level. As soon as we press the button there, it's a cutscene. I'm just wasting one. There's no point because you get a full heal at the start of the next level. So we just press the button. And that's it. That's the end of the Palawan volcano. Now we proceed into the Palawan temple, Thank you so much for watching this episode of Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. I hope you enjoyed it, despite all of its breaks and flaws. If you did, then please do feel free to leave a thumbs up and a comment down below letting me know what you thought. And if you really liked it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button and sharing the video with your friends. I shall see you next time. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.